Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Mandela Effect. This is Harmony speaking. This is actually meant to be a rather advanced video, more for my private video group, more or less, who's been following everything we're doing. Or, if you're the general public, you can, my highest recommendation is to listen to my QHHT 1 and 2, stands for Quantum Healing Hypnosis Therapy. In front of you, can you see that? It's Throne of God, Part 12, Behind the Mandela Effect. So I have a series called Throne of the God. I have 2 channels. I'll go through all that and show you how to find all my videos. Sorry, I have bad technology with my stupid phone, but hey, we do the best we can. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna sip here. So yeah, well, at the end of the video, I'll tell you how to get caught up on everything. So for those of you know who I am, I got around to copywriting my paper, Throne of God, in 1999. This is one of the first drawings I did. Boy, this is so controversial. Basically, let me back up. I have a few pseudonyms. It's like Harmony. I'm also AKA Dale, the air traffic controller. I'm subject matter expert number 12 on the Mark Sargent show, where I'm on there for a good 2.5 hours talking about flat Earth. I did not go on there as a flat earther because I don't believe the Earth is necessarily flat. I believe it's much larger than they say it is, and I make that very clear during that video, and I'll post a link here if I remember. But basically, if you know my paper, and I talk about this in this video, Throne of God Part 12, there is first of all, let me say that physicists, astrophysicists, etc., everyone in the mainstream is pretty much has agreed, you can do the research yourself, that the universe, they have concluded, is flat, in essence. But at the same time, has a curve to it. And I knew this back in the early 90s. I do this in the early 90s. So I've been involved. I go through my credentials later. I work below the president, intelligence for the Pacific Fleet beneath their command, and I show my credentials and all that stuff and yada yada yada. But when I got out of the Navy, then I really started studying physics. I also studied religion, and I started beginning to tie everything together. And anyway, basically, this is what's going on. I hope you can. This is really not meant for the general public, but anyway, for those who know me, here we go. If you know my drawing, you have the center circle. There is this equation known in physics. It's called anti-communicate, where is negative xy plus xy equals plus xy negative xy. So let me put this to you in a simple way. This is all the physics in the universe I talk about: general relativity, quantum physics, the third field of physics. I talk about there's 3 stargates, and then we have with what everyone is agreeing is our universe, which is flat but curved. And the thing is, when you get to the end of it, well, you just simply whip around to the bottom and then to the top. Some people call it a Mobius. If you want to make a Mobius strip, sure, that's fine. But when you go in this direction, the energy is in a negative xy, and then it goes positive xy, and then see negative xy. Here's your positive xy equals the positive xy, and this is negative xy. So it's called anti-communicate of energy, and this is how energy really flows in the universe. And then we have our reality here. But what most folks, again, this is my other videos, but don't understand is that there's also a parallel universe that is also in a curve as well. So there are 2 parallel universes connecting all the 4 forces in the universe and all the energy. So it gets a bit confusing unless you follow my physics. Again, I have 15 videos explaining the physics. So, and the same thing happens here, only in reverse. If you want to flip the paper, you're positive x, y, negative x, y, it's the reverse anti-community. But anyway, what's happening is I have been doing this for over 20 years, for those who know me. And I got around to copyrighting my main paper in 1999. So I've shown my copyright. I've been working on this for a long time, guys. Been involved in black projects, the whole 9 yards. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. So what's happening is, if you are a true Christian, then you will understand that there really is the heavens above, there's the heavens below, Sheol, the four corners of the universe, etc. The Bible clearly depicts the makeup of our, we call it, did I label this? Let's go to the next drawing. I went the wrong way. Where is it? Did I lose my drawing? Oh, here we go. So what I call this is, basically, this is Earth 1, and this is this little bubble, and this is what the Bible describes. We call this Earth 1. That's one timeline I've been tracking for the last 20 years. However, there's also a reverse on the other side of the universe, another Earth, and I call this Earth 3. And on the flip side of this parallel universe, I call this Earth 4 right here, and then right here I call this Earth 2. For the last 20 years, I have concrete data, and I've been tracking a minimum of 4 Earths, 4 different histories, 4 different timelines. So what happened is, and you just got to trust me on this, if you know I am, as time is measured on Earth, because we all know time is relative. If you really know time, it doesn't exist. There's only moments. But you humans like to measure time. So as time is measured on Earth, as you know time to be, 100,000 years ago, the technology was developed where they can move from this universe, go through these stargates, and there are a total of 3 stargates. They're called intersection points. So as the energy flows, you have an intersection point, and then another intersection point. Energy flows, another intersection point. And the same thing happens here. So these 2 universes, 100,000 years ago, they discovered these energy points in these stargates, and they figured out how to go from one universe to the next. Everyone wants to blame this on CERN and D-Wave computers and all this stuff, but I'm here to tell you, I know for a fact, I've seen the technology, I know it's been around for 100,000 years. Nothing new. What I will tell you is in the last 2,000 years, it has been perfected with a 10-degree error. The 10-degree error is what we call the Mandela effect. Because I come, for example, from the universe where it's 1, 2, but if you come from my universe, I don't know, maybe come from one of these others, but my universe is 1, 2, but now it's the flip. So instead of being a mirror, like a mirror would be 2, a mirror the 1 would be 1. But I got moved from this universe all the way to here, to the flip side. So now the 1 is a 2, and now the 2 is a 1. And that's why everything seems to be in reverse. All the spelling is wrong. The Bible is completely flipped. It's, the wolf will lay down with the lamb. In earth as it is in heaven. People that were alive, and people are dead now alive, and yada, yada, yada. And it seems like nobody can spell anything around here. It's because we are in a flip side universe. It's not only a mirror, it's in reverse, and it's not only our original universe. We are literally been taken through these stargates. Hate to tell you, it's true. And some people got taken at this point. Some people got taken to this point. So we call it the 3 waves. There's the last major wave. I should say the last major one was exactly August of 2015, where there was a crossover point, and millions of people were moved on August 15th from one universe to the other. So the August 2015 was the largest move, and you can track this in Google Trends and whatnot, and that's when people seem to really wake up. However, there are people that made the transfer over here. I think that was around 2012, and then there was a 2008 one. So I have been tracking 4 major timelines, 4 different Earths, 4 different histories, and 3 major jumps. And you are looking at physics equations. You're not looking at just a drawing. This is physics. So this is the physics behind it. So anyway, let's if you want to get caught up to speed, let's go to my channel. I do have 2 channels. This is called Harmony Mandela Effect. This is one channel. I have these State of the Union addresses. This is the last one that describes, I believe, the reality we're in right now. I talk about how to communicate with God. I talk about how they did the Mandela Effect. And then I have silly videos like, it used to be Lazy Boy, but that's not Lousy Boy. So on this channel I have like 61 videos. And Mickey Mouse. This is really advanced physics, if you want to get into that. What we did this in basically around November, Thanksgiving. I don't know about you, but I and a lot of people got moved, and so basically these reports is what we did in the last reality, but we've been moved. So these videos are more historical than what happened in State of the Union. This is what we did in the last reality. So all these State of the Unions is what we did in the last reality. And then right when I got to this video, we got moved to this reality. So it's kind of a history of what's been going on. And then you know about my other videos, humanity and geography changes. I'm the very I was the first person to do the humanity changes, the skull change, the geography changed. I'm the very first person to do that, and the other one followed suit. This is my other channel. I have 500,000 hits on that thing. But basically, there's 3 pages to this channel. Okay, so I got all these Throne of the Gods. You can follow the Throne of God series. Normal Wall, that's funny. Did Mona Lisa. I talk about how to clean up your chakras. This is a good one. The Michelangelo, when God's reaching out to Adam. I describe this, and I get into the 30 to 33 degree, and what the Freemasons are all about, and I get into Aleister Crowley's symbol, and I get into all those in my videos. Or chakra tune-up. I'll talk about how to change reality. I do a complete analysis of the We Are Happy at CERN video, military coup. Oh, you guys know this one. I found the old Earth video. So anyway, you get to talk to the Mandela Effect, again, the 33 degree and all that. So, and then I also have this other channel, which is called One Harmony Mandela Effect. And it looks like I have 33 videos here. I talk about the organ. I try to mirror my channels. I talk about time travel. I talk about how to change reality, how to forgive yourself, love manifests on a global scale. A lot of these are just mirrored videos. Oh, here we go. So this is the QHT. So apparently it's on this channel. Where am I right now? I'm on this channel. When you see that logo, where is the channel? One Harmony. This is the One Harmony Mandela Effect channel. So you have the QHT video. That's part 2. Definitely want to watch that. And Mickey Mouse. That's a funny one. And shoot, why is it doing that to me? Alright, let's make this go a little bit quicker. Yeah, here. Anyway. So I got even more Throne of God videos. Look at that one. Proof Humanity, 160 there. But between channels. Oh, there we go. Mandela Effect. Oh, I'm sorry, I just missed it. Dang it. Let's go back. Oh, and I talk about how to control reality here. All kinds of humanity again. So I try to mirror stuff, but they're not all exact. But you want to listen to QHHT 1 and 2 if you really want to know what's going on. Here's QHHT Part 1, History of the Earth. So start there and listen to QHHT Part 2. Go through my physics series, That'll get you up to speed. Anyway, God bless. Peace. Good night. Oh, wait, I think I forgot something. So in reality, when you go beyond our bubble Earth, there's another bubble reality. And there's another reality, and there's another reality. You might be familiar with Alma Bird, went beyond the South Pole, found, he went across a lot of water, found another continent. There's a book called Beyond the South Poles, where people found, went across like thousands of miles of water, found other continents. So basically, once you leave one bubble, you go into another reality, and in each one of these bubbles is another reality, another species, another life form, and yada yada. And this is what we if you've heard of the phrase multiverse, there's a whole bunch of bubbles. Well, I hate to say it's not as grandiose as they say it is. It's pretty much an enclosed bubble, and there's just a bubble within a bubble within a bubble, all along one universe and this other universe, and that's really what the universe looks like. And then outside of all of this crap, you have you can go directly to Source God Creator. So this is just a description of this complete BS universe.